Hey you. Yeah, you. The one that's going to click that dislike button just from reading the title. Don't do it yet. Listen to this message. Because I'm making this video here because I saw it on the Vancouver. This was uploaded to the website by Daniel Wagner on Pass It To Bulis. Don't vote for Elias Pettersson on the NHL All-Star Game fan ballot. Don't do it. And the reason why we shouldn't do it is highlighted in this article. And honestly, I think it's a pretty good set of reasons that's presented over here. Don't vote for Pettersson. Don't do it. And the reason you shouldn't do it will be talked about. First off, we actually have to take a look at two things. First, what exactly is the All-Star ballot? And two, what exactly are you voting for? Well, the All-Star ballot is simply a vote for one player in each of the 4 divisions. And when you vote on these 4 divisions, you are voting for one player that you believe should be the captain of their divisional all-star teams. We saw this happen last year. There was an Atlantic team, a Metro team, a Pacific team, and a Central team. And we voted for the captains of these teams. We voted for one player in each division, and we voted for them to be the captain. The winner was the captain. The other players on the all-star teams were selected by the NHL. And when it comes to the NHL choosing players, they always choose at least one player from every team. So, what exactly is there to make us say, don't vote for Pettersson, vote for somebody instead? Well, it's the fact that, let's assume that Pettersson doesn't get voted as the captain, because that is what we're voting for. If Pettersson doesn't get voted as the captain, do you think the league is going to look at the Vancouver Canucks and they're going to look at it and say, okay, now it's time to choose Vancouver's representative for the All-Star team. Who should we choose from Vancouver? Let's choose Brock Boeser or Bo Horvat. Do you think the league is really going to ignore Pettersson? Do you think that the NHL is really going to look at it and say, maybe Pettersson doesn't really deserve to be there? I'm going to be honest, I don't think so. So the bottom line that is highlighted in this article by Daniel Wagner is that Pettersson will be going to the All-Star Game anyway. Whichever way you want to put it, no matter who gets voted in as the captain, Pettersson is going. And he's for sure going to be going. So that means we should vote for somebody who has a lesser chance of going to the game instead. The only thing that we're voting for here is the captain of the Pacific team. So what better person to vote for than Bo Horvat? Because if we take a look at everything that we've seen throughout these All-Star games, one player gets voted in and everybody else is chosen by the league. The NHL is going to select a few San Jose players. It's always like that. The team that hosts the All-Star game, they always get like an extended amount of players. I wouldn't be surprised if they got 3 or 4 players at the All-Star game, which takes up a lot of spots. We know that Pettersson is for sure going to be one of these players. If we vote for Pettersson as the captain and he wins, we might only have 2 representatives at the All-Star Game. Because Boeser was the MVP of last year's All-Star Game, he should probably get in some form. I wouldn't be surprised if he didn't because he's missed a lot of games, but the article talks about how he literally has all that star power to come back. But if Pettersson is voted as the captain, we will most likely only have 1 or 2 representatives. If we voted for Bo as the captain, we would most likely have Pettersson and maybe even Boeser also coming on the ride. So, if I've made a good enough argument over here, presented by the Vancouver's article by Daniel Wagner, to get you guys to not vote for Pettersson on the All-Star vote, go out there and vote for Horvat instead. Boeser has that star power. He might make it in. Pettersson is the best player on the team. He will make it in. But Bo is a guy on the ballot that doesn't really have all that much star power in comparison to the other 2, and he's somebody who could use our votes as the captain of Team Pacific. Hope you guys enjoyed this Reddit Plus and Short 9 Gaming, and bye.